welcome to the June Jones Show. A muddy field thick with sludge threw off their timing. Their fearless leader was struggling, and the Warriors trailed San Jose State by 14 late in the fourth quarter.
If ever they faced a gut check moment, this was it. But with the clock ticking towards what could have been the end of the dream, they refused to lose.
Hawaii scored a touchdown, recovered a fumble, and scored again in less than 4 minutes' time and won their second overtime thriller of the season.
Now the Warriors are thinking this just might be destiny as they try to climb the ranks of the BCS elite.
Here's a look at what's on tap tonight, brought to you by Bud Light, always worth it. We'll recap the close call in San Jose. JJ's in studio to break down the game, offer his insight on the newly released BCS poll, and talk about a new book that includes some of his most inspirational players. And UH receiver Ryan Grice Mullen is here to give us the team's perspective on the undefeated season.
But first, what a finish in San Jose. Instead of wondering what could have been, the Warriors are thinking big, drooling over the possibilities that fate might bring. After pulling out the improbable, they're feeling stronger than ever. That's tonight's opening drive.
10-5, touchdown! Let's get a break, guys. Hey, boys, we kept talking about believe. Down 14 points. We kept saying believe. Believe the rest of the year and we will go undefeated. This is what it's all about. Every one of you guys, I love you.
Colt and company were pumped as they walked off the field, and who could blame them? The Warriors pulled out another come-from-behind victory, even on an off night.
No, we go mess up, you know. We go drop passes as we did, you know. Cole go throw interceptions. That's, you know, he's human, you know. And but it's how we bounce back, and as you can see, we bounce back big time.
A rain-drenched, muddy Spartan Stadium grounded Hawaii's air attack for much of the contest. Receivers struggled to make their cuts. Brennan had trouble gripping the ball and finding his footing. In fact, he threw just one touchdown pass in the first half and tossed 4 interceptions in the game.
I mean, it affected us, but that's part of football, you know, and we got to understand, you know, how to, you know, just overcome it. And, you know, basically it's what we call one snap and clear, and it was a lot of that, you know, a lot of drop balls, a lot of bad passes and bad reads on my part. But if you just one snap and clear and focus on the next play, you're always in it.
San Jose scored 21 unanswered in the third quarter, but the Warriors kept their heads up throughout adversity.
I mean, I think teams that are outstanding teams, they have an ability to pick up themselves by their bootstraps and make plays, and they did that. And you have to give them the credit.
Pick themselves up, they did. The Warriors trailed by 14 late in the game, but Hawaii marched 97 yards, and with under 4 minutes left, Colt hit the Bond Best to cut into the deficit. On San Jose's next possession, Blaze Soares rocked James Callier with a jarring blow that knocked the ball loose. Adam Leonard recovered, and the Warriors were back in business.
I knew that they was coming my way, so then I already knew I had to fill that hole, and then right then gave the ball to that fullback. I just went all my heart. I just went all my might, and I just crushed him. I heard him when I hit him. I heard him. He felt it. Yeah, it was a nice hit, a nice square hit.
Colt tied it up with a 2-yard run, sending it into overtime. Then he hit Jason Rivers on their first possession, taking the early lead and putting the pressure back on the Spartans. Adam Trefalis tried to match it, but Myron Newberry picked him off, sealing the victory.
It feels great anytime you get a W. If you win by 1 or by 60, it's the same on the stat sheet. You know, we don't know how other people, maybe the AP guys or other coaches feel about this win, but we're thankful that we got the win.
A win that keeps hope alive, strengthens their faith in each other and their cause. Hawaii is 7-0 for the first time since 1981, and now, more than ever, the Warriors believe.
Thanks, Steve. As we take a look inside the numbers, brought to you by the University of Hawaii Federal Credit Union. Hawaii's offense racked up 600 yards of offense. Colt Brennan set a WAC record with 75 pass attempts, and of Brennan's 44 completions, 38 of them came from just 3 players. Ryan Grice Mullen leading the way with a record-tying 14 grabs. As for the rankings, Hawaii stayed at 16 in the coaches poll and dropped 1 spot to 17 in the AP poll. But the big one that matters, the first BCS rankings of the year were released today, and the Warriors come in at number 18.